Well, now we've looked at brioche, how it's put together and how you can use it in an accessory. And the next thing is figuring out how to put it into a garment. So I got a couple of different examples here that use brioche in slightly different ways, but within a garment. So both of these are worked in the round and they're both done in single color. So they're pretty straightforward to work for the most part, with a few different details. So this first one here is Brutach, and it is knit from the top down. The front and the back of this is knit flat, and then when you join in the round, you work the brioche in the round. There is a panel which is kind of like a faux cable come lace panel that works here. You can actually see how it pushes the front down by virtue of the actual stitch pattern with the increases and decreases, and it creates this really interesting curved hem. Now for the sleeves of it, we've actually gone with plain stockinette stitch, so you get a little bit of a reprieve when you come to the sleeves because you're just working in stockinette stitch. So there's some really interesting stitches. You learn how to work brioche flat, work brioche in the round, and to work a pattern with increases and decreases within brioche. Our second pattern over here is the Iascaire pattern. This one works from the bottom up. So you start within the round up to the armhole, and then from there you work the front section flat and the back section flat. So again, it's a mix of brioche in the round and brioche flat. It's actually quite nice because the body has no shaping or anything else happening. You can really get into the rhythm of your brioche as you work your way up. And then you've got a little bit of interesting details happening here where you start working decreases along here for your armholes, and you're working decreases up along here for the neckline. So the two of those create some really interesting I suppose stitch patterns, details, by virtue of the fact that brioche, when you're working decreases, creates just a lovely, lovely looking stitch pattern. And the final thing we've done with this is we're working the sleeves from the top down, and it's using a short row method. So you're doing small little wedges of brioche in short rows coming down. And the reason you do a couple of them is because with brioche, you want to stop at every 2 stitches rather than every stitch. So you need to put a couple of different wedges one on top of each other in order to get enough short rows for them to fit in. So there's lots of little details in this where you will learn brioche in the round, brioche work flat, how to work brioche decreases, and how to work brioche with short rows. So tons to work with. You can find all of the links for both the pattern and the video workshop for Iascaire and for the Brutach down below in the description. And if you would like to learn a different technique, perhaps cables, maybe you like the idea of the 3-dimensionality of cables, then make sure you subscribe and follow along for our next set of videos.